Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at the NECA Last Ronin Michelangelo. I really enjoyed The Last Ronin, and I love the designs of the turtles in this, so I was looking forward to this one. I ended up getting this one on Amazon. It came in stock briefly. I enjoyed Raphael, and this one looks great as well, so hopefully I'll enjoy it. Here's a look at the package. It's the usual NECA style package with a flap on the front. There's some comic book art and on the side as well. And then some pictures of the figure on the back and some information about the Last Ronin. If we open the flap, you can see there's a picture of the figure on the inside here, and then through the window you can see the figure and the accessories. Here he is out of the package. My initial impressions are very positive. I think he has a great silhouette. The colors look very good. I love all the cell shading. Taking a bit of a closer look at the face here, I think this is sculpted really well. It's got a nice shape to it. I love the black outline they've done for the mask and all the little cell shading lines on the face. I like the spots on the back of the head. It looks good. There's a lot of detail sculpted into the hood and all the soft bits up here. Or what's intended to be soft bits, they're plastic here. Certainly. Come down to the torso. He's got a lot going on the back of his shell, a bunch of pouches and straps. That all looks really nice. It's painted really well. On the arm here on mine, unfortunately there is some green poking through. Wasn't super noticeable till I got it in front of the camera, but it is unfortunate. It also does have one little shiny spot right at the top of the shell here. Maybe there's like some glue or something where they attach that. I like the asymmetric design with the arms, and also these little bits to hold his weapons. Got one red one here and the rest are brown. And down at the legs, the baggy pants look nice. Nice shading and cell shaded lines in there. The straps on both the arms and the lower legs are painted really nicely. Some nice light and dark shades of brown. Those look really good. I feel like I said the same thing about the Raphael one in those wrapped portions. There's the back. And there's like a splotch on the butt. Oh, there's a splotch on the butt. Yeah, so overall, aesthetically, I think he looks great. NECA usually does a good job with the sculpt and paint. A couple imperfections on this one, but I think I can live with them. Still very happy with the way he looks. He might be one of my favorite designs from The Last Ronin. On to articulation, I don't think he's going to be the most dynamic, but hopefully he'll still be pretty fun. At the head, there's a double ball peg, and he can look up. Only about that much. And can look down pretty far until he buries his head into the shell. Then there is side to side tilt, and you can kind of shift that around however you'd like. The joint feels really nice on the neck. Like it just feels smooth. The bandana on the back here is on a swivel, so you can swivel that around. At the shoulders, these will go up only about this much. Let's see if this one goes up any further. Not really. There is a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, but kind of just get single jointed range. Oh, this elbow's kind of stuck. That one's a little bit better, but not really. The wrists have a swivel and a hinge. I would have preferred a vertical hinge for at least the weapon holding hands, but I think it'll be alright with his weapons. At the torso, he's got his shell overlay that's soft, but I don't think it'll allow for much. So bending back. Okay, you can bend back a little bit. And then forward. Also just a little bit. Not the most range there. And then a little bit of side-to-side tilt. I think that's all just at the waist, and then you can rotate. Might be a little bit of shifting in the diaphragm. Let me see if I can... I don't know if that's any better. I don't know if I did anything. It felt like maybe something was shifting in the diaphragm. Well, regardless, not the most range, but that's kind of to be expected. At the hips, these will go out. About this much. This one will go out further because the flap coming down isn't as long. This one has kind of a long flap coming over the leg. You can kick forward. Oh, not the most. Only a little bit and back. Pretty well kicking back, actually. There is a thigh swivel on the ball where the leg connects to the hip. And double jointed knees. Get about this much range. Not the most. Then there's another swivel at the top of the knee where it pegs into the thigh. And for the feet, these will go back all the way forward. Not very far. And then there is an ankle rocker. So not the most articulated, kind of to be expected for NECA figures. I do love the way they look, but they do always leave me wanting something a little bit more, just because I do prefer articulation at times. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite articulated turtle figure? I think this one will still be pretty good though. Still be able to get him into some fun poses, I hope. On to accessories. He comes with one alternate head. He has some gritting teeth. That looks nice. I like that. 4 hands, other than the fist hands that come on him in the package. He'll come with some open hands, some kind of style pose gesturing hands, and then a pair of gripping hands. And then finally he'll come with a pair of nunchucks. These are cool. It's cool that they have a real chain, but then unfortunately that means, hi Borgie, that you can't really pose them. They are sculpted well though, and they fit into the gripping hands decently, a little bit loose. And then they kind of just hang there because you can't really pose them. I do like that he has weapon storage on his chest though. You can just slide these into the little chest loops. Which is just causing chaos. And I think these look pretty cool on his chest. What are your thoughts, Porchi? Do you like the weapon storage? Alright. Well, the hands are underneath Porchi now. Hopefully she doesn't drag those off when she leaves. For sizing comparisons, he's standing at about 6 inches tall. Porchi, please. Here he is next to the NECA Last Ronin Raphael and movie Michelangelo. I think he looks really good with the Raphael. Here he is with a couple import figures, the SH Figuarts Kui from Dragon Ball Z and Reno Ichikawa from Kaiju number 8. Both of these reviews should be up by now, so go check those out. Then for another domestic figure, here he is with the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Nightcrawler. Overall, I like this figure. It doesn't have the most articulation, which is a little bit of a bummer for me. But I did know that going in. You don't really get NECA figures for crazy articulation or anything. It's mostly the fantastic sculpt and paint. I do love all the cell shading on this. The sculpt is really good. I did have just a couple small imperfections on mine, but I think that's alright. I plan on getting Leonardo and Donatello from The Last Ronin as well. I think both their designs look pretty neat. I'm maybe least excited for Leonardo just because generally he's not my favorite turtle. I think if you're a fan of turtles and you're a fan of The Last Ronin, you're really going to like this figure. So I would recommend this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're going to pick up this figure in the comments or if you're getting any of The Last Ronin turtles. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.